So welcome to the show if you just tuned in. My name's Yasser. This is the Wednesday night new music show. All about new artists, new vibes, all that good stuff. And I've got last week's BBC Introducing artist in the studio with me today. I couldn't just let her go. We couldn't just play a tune and let her go. She has to come in. It's the one and only. If you've not heard of her, let me introduce you to Sasha Tandon.
Hi.
Hang on, let me put some... Yes.
Woo.
Make it a bit more powerful. Welcome to the show, Sasha.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know your surname?
Yeah.
Is it like Ravina Tandon?
Kind of, yeah.
How do you pronounce it? Because I pronounced it like the fresh way first.
Okay.
I was like, this is Sasha Tandon. And then I thought to myself, hang on, that sounds way too fresh.
Sounds a bit weird, right?
A little
Especially
bit.
with my accent. No. Well, I would just say Sasha Tandon.
Tandon,
yeah.
See, it sounds great in the Irish accent. This one I tried doesn't sound good. So for those people who don't know who you are, what's an introduction? Introduce yourself to us.
Okay, well, my name is Sasha Tandon. I am from Ireland.
Yeah.
I am a singer-songwriter. I live in London now, and I am about to release my first single off my first EP.
Dum, dum, dum.
Whoa.
Now, for those who haven't heard your music before, we're going to play one of Sasha's tracks in a second, but what kind of musical style would you describe yourself?
I would say like urban pop. You know,
wow.
It's not like very clean pop.
Okay.
And there's a bit of edge in there, so I would say urban pop.
Sort of rough pop.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. We need more of that.
Yeah, a bit of edge, a bit
Do you
of
know what I
fun.
mean?
Yeah.
A bit of street, bit of attitude. I like that. So how long have you been singing for?
All right, singing. I
Or
grew
making
up
music?
singing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I mean, it's always just been a part of me. It's always something I've always done. But it was when I moved to London that I decided to, make it my career, and I started writing and working with a lot of different producers and actually taking it seriously. Yeah.
Okay, how long was that? When did you move to London?
A few years ago.
Okay. Oh, so you're quite new. Like, very, very new. What was the process behind making Gotta Go?
It was, we were listening to the different beats and, listening to the different tracks. For me, it was quite a cool experience in the studio because I felt really personal with the track. I had, my own story behind it. And so when I was performing it, it felt a little bit different from, the other tracks because I was so involved with it. And even performing it as well, it's got so much attitude in it, but it's also got vulnerability in it as well, which is quite nice. And it's so much fun to perform as well. And I love performing, so it's just a win-win for me. Yeah.
What's the performance like for those at home listening? How do I imagine this live performance? What's going on at Sasha Tandon concert?
Well, I love to put on a show. I mean, I grew up performing. I love going to concerts.
Yeah.
And for me, the best thing to take away from concerts when someone puts on a show, it's exciting. The very first concert I went to was like a Destiny's Child concert when I was really, really young.
Wow.
Like really young. And it was actually at that concert, I was just mesmerized. I was mesmerized by the costumes, by the lighting, by the dancing, everything. And it was actually after seeing that concert that I remember sitting in the car on the way home and I was like, that is what I want to do for the rest of my life. That's it.
To be honest, Gotta Go, I could hear someone like Destiny Child do a similar track at the time.
Yeah, it's got that cool sort of vibe, doesn't it?
It's got that attitude, which I love about it. It's great. It's good. Let's talk about the future now. I know you're a new artist. We've literally just started championing you now. What's happening over the next, say, in 2017? What can we expect from you?
Okay, well, we're just going to get the single out there.
Yes.
And as I said, I've been working on my EP. So we're going to be looking at getting that out there probably the start of the summer.
Wicked. Okay.
So with
five tracks on that EP.
You're looking at about 5 tracks or so. We're finalizing bits of it at the moment. Making sure we're happy with it, and I want to make sure that it has a nice sort of theme, vision running through it all. Because it's a piece of art at the end of the day, and it's also an introduction to me as an artist and as a person. And I want to make sure that comes across in what I'm doing.
Are you nervous about that? Because trying to put yourself across, and you seem like, just talking to you over the past couple of minutes, you seem like a person with a lot of different personalities in you. You're quite a bubbly character, so giving that first impression, it must be quite a lot, right?
Yeah, it's difficult because you have to...
What side do you put
in? That's always the struggle, because you have to think about, this is the first time people are really going to be seeing you, and this is the first time people are going to be judging you, making their mind up and their opinions, and it's what aspects do you show?
Yeah.
So that's why I want to make sure that it's an introduction, and I make that clear that it's a glimpse into my world and into who I am as a person and an artist, and me as an influential person as well. Like, I have a voice and I have a vision, and I want to make that come across as well.
I love that. Great answer, by the way. Did you practice these questions?
Oh yeah, I've been working on this
the
past few weeks, you know.
Every answer is just perfect.